Hello, hello, my green skins. And that is Nat 20, Nat 20. That is the new theme song for Monday Madness. This was done by Gobber Beats, and you can find the link to the description in the live chat. We have ourselves a Dark Prince Alibaba today. We are going to be talking about some stuff, and we're going to be having some fun. And I'm going to bring up a kitty in a couple seconds. We can't do the full song just because that song is 4 minutes long, and I don't think it's fair to the chat to have you guys like sit here and have to force to be listened to a four-minute song here. So let's put the cat out.
Remember, it's just as he said. The link to the description.
Yep, to the is in the description. Also, we are a retro community. You want to have a look at the stuff we have? We have it all there, ready to go. And for some reason today, all my stuff is a little skewed off to the right for I don't know why the fuck. Thank you, OBS. You always make things a lot more nice in a time of need. So today we're going to be talking about some stuff. We're going to be reviewing some things. We're going to be talking about the big news. The news no one wants to report, but some scrub fucking guy online, the guy, our Z tier here, YouTuber, is the only one that was following the markets. We're going to be talking about the Supergirl failure, and it is a failure. This fucker has died on the vine. Boom! It bombed so bad that apparently some of the Supergirl stuff hasn't even made it to the big stores like Walmart and Target. You know, the stores where people still buy toys on occasion. Apparently, this stuff is hitting bargain bins from what I'm hearing. It's already hitting the Aldis, man. When you're hitting the bargain bin barrels and they're 20% off, that shit tells you something right fucking there. It's dead. R.I.P. Disney. And soon R.I.P. the Odyssey. We're gonna be talking about the. It looks like it's not looking good for the Odyssey right now, from what people are talking, and people are saying we might be seeing a death of that coming up very quickly. All right, and then we're gonna have some video games for the last leg. We always have our gaming. We always do the gaming on this channel. That way, people have something to watch. Well, me and the other people talk about movies and stuff. So here we go. But first, we have our trailers. Let's get to the trailers for tonight. There's some fun ones tonight, actually. I like what we got right now. It does look pretty good. We got a couple here. Now, as I always say, support Indie Game Hub. Support them. Look at their stuff. I do take from their stuff when we find good trailers, and there's always some good trailers to look at. And there we go. All right, you ready? So the first one is Kill the Shadow. This looks interesting. I'm actually very interested in this. All right, we're going to hit play now. You ready there, Dark Prince?
Yep.
Okay.
To the Temple Fair.
How much did you make? What the hell? Who did this? If no one steps forward, no one gets any goddamn rations. You all hear that? Quit your complaining, because we gotta figure this out right now. So, I'm going to speak with this individual in private. The reason we didn't detain you is that we took your contributions to the investigation into account. If anything happens to him, you'll regret it. Tail man, stop. Oh, blood!
If only you could see your loyal watchdog now, Master Reed.
No wonder Max tried to pick a Firefly gang lock today. So it was your idea.
Because I'm fed up with dealing with those clip-tongued and duplicitous fools every waking moment.
You snitched on my dad and got him killed. I bet that's how you became captain. You fucking hypocrites.
Brother, Hey, why are you suddenly all sweaty?
Jin, it's the damned rebels. We refuse to be bullied by the Imperials anymore. Get out of our factory.
Which matters more, catching the suspect or keeping the public safe?
I never got the chance to get back at you for throwing me in that water prison today.
Don't worry about me. I'd rather die with him than let him get away.
So what's your thoughts on this one?
I don't have any thoughts. It's not a game I normally play. These very dialogue heavy based. Feels like a visual novel.
Well, okay, there was a really good Cyberpunk game I actually owned. I've actually live streamed that one. And I kind of like these Cyberpunk games, so to me, I'm like, ooh, this looks like something I'd have fun with. Alrighty, so something you wouldn't play. Okay, so you have nothing for this one. That doesn't seem interesting. What's your thoughts on the pixel art? Do you like the pixel art?
Very retro, if you like that.
I do like that.
I think that's the whole point.
Yeah. I think it's well. There's two reasons I usually like pixel art, because one, pixel art usually looks really good. Sometimes it can really make something pop. The other reason I like pixel art is that we can that most of the time they do it in that style. It means that they compress the game properly, and you can play this on almost anything. I guarantee you could probably play that game on anything and have no problems. All right,
Probably.
next.
Because you'd have to use your imagination, and I think that's what it's going for. It doesn't spoon feed you visuals like a regular game.
That's an interesting thought process. We'll get to that later, because I don't think it's that pixel art. Like, you do get to see a vibrant to it, and like I said, there's some beautiful color schemes. Again, what's the name of that game? Replaced is the name of the Cyberpunk game. All right, next is Anomaly Control Simulator. All right, you ready?
Ready.
Hit play.
Anomalies. They surround us. We live with them under the same roof. Many people don't even suspect that they sometimes act, take action, and plan their lives under the influence of anomalies.
Huh. full SPC, a full SPC game, or is it CPS or SCP? SCP, Secure, Contain, Protect. Okay. So what's your thoughts on this one?
This trailer doesn't give me much to work with. It seems like a sci-fi shooter game and might be fun. But I don't know what's it about. Why should I play this instead of Halo or give another sci-fi style shooter?
Okay. This is do you know what the SCP is? Probably
No.
not. You're not a horror guy, so you wouldn't really know much about this. Basically, it's a huge internet thing. And the idea is that you're running a lab that has to watch out for these abnormal things that are going to appear in your lab. They'll show up, they're random and may be dangerous and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know.
SCP.
Yeah.
Doesn't the CP part mean creepypasta?
No. It's Secure, Contain, Protect.
Oh, okay. I do get a bit more, a better idea of what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew it had more of it had like a horror theme to it, but it was predominantly they're predominantly highlighting the shooter aspect of the game more than the horror aspect or thriller.
Well, I think it's a little A, a little B. I think it's going to be both in that way. So it's could be interesting.
Trailer doesn't give much. Like I said, it's I mean, you do catch little things. Like as I rewind on it, I do see things I've missed. So it's like it's trying to say this particular trailer, at least, is trying to get the attention of people who play Call of Duty and Halo and Battlefield and those games. Maybe another trailer emphasis more on the horror.
I don't agree with that. I would say it's more of trying. Like, this is not a Call of Duty game. I think this is going to be very similar to the games where you spend like scrubbing like the cleaner simulator, where you play a game where you basically clean up a place. You show up, you buy new sprayers and stuff. Very similar to this. It's going to be that type of RTS.
Like a futuristic Resident Evil.
Yeah, kinda. It's kind of hard to explain. If so, you see, that's the thing. You don't. The fact that you don't know what that is very shocking to me. Like, it's something that you might want to look into yourself. It's that level of interesting to it. It could be interesting. We'll see how that goes. We have one more game, Shady Job. Now, this looks like a game that you and your buddies could play if you wanted to play something. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, this looks fun.
Grab it. Upstairs. Bury it in cement.
Huh? We can't go through there. We're builders, not gangsters. Huh? Hey, it's alive? Huh? Hey!
Okay. Yeah. I don't know, man. That looks like fun. That looks like a completely absurd idea.
So a bunch
You
of builders are hired to hide a body who's actually alive.
Yeah. And you got to deal with the fact that the body's going to bounce around out of nowhere. It can fucking just. You can get everything up and running, and the body doesn't do anything out of nowhere. Bam! It starts fucking moving and running across the field. Like, that's fat. That actually seems like a fun concept. That you're going to knock out the body, bring it back unconsciousness, so you can legitimately bury the corpse. Like, that is dark as fuck, but, like, yeah, okay. Okay, game, you got my attention. This looks absolutely silly.
They got the idea from Better Call Saul.
Maybe they got the idea from who knows. Like, well, that actually they got that idea from Society, dude. Like, you do not want to know how many apparently. The rumor is how many places in New York are legitimately how to put it
have a dead body hidden under.
Yeah, there's
in construction.
Apparently a lot. All right, so we're going to be jumping to the next thing now. Just setting it up right now. Okay, it's ready. Say bye-bye to Kitty. So, first, we're going to review, well, I'm going to review, someone else didn't show up, but we are going to review King Arthur and the Knights of Justice. This was one of those 90s cartoons that popped up recently, and I was like, wait, I remember this. So I decided to watch it again for the channel and do a quick little review of the first 3 episodes, because one of my favorite voice actors of all times is in this show as Merlin, Jim Byers. And yeah, I like him. When he's in stuff, I enjoy this. This is a stupid movie. So stupid show. Basically, in a nutshell, King Arthur and his court has been captured and thrown into what's known as the Mirror Realm. So Merlin summoned a bunch of football players, not soccer players, football players.
Of course.
Yeah. From a football team known as the Knights, and they all get superpowers, and they fight the evil army of Lord Viper.
Already the show sounds stupid.
Oh, it is absolutely the dumbest thing. I watched it to see what it was. This is one of the most you got one of the characters, and as you're going to hear from me at least. Unless it has to be good rap, otherwise, rap is, and we all know it's crap. Sorry, just have to be honest. Rap is crap, and we know it's crap. Now, if done correctly, rap is amazing. Rap can be really well done, and good rap is amazing. But it has to be done well. Unfortunately, rap is. So. This has a guy who raps. He kind of rap. It's very bad rap. This has this funny thing is look at the art, like just a little bit of the artistry. This doesn't look bad. This actually has a nice look style to it. And it's funny because freaking the Transformer, like 2 of the major Transformer guys. Both Optimus Prime and Megatron are both those voice actors are in this show.
From what I'm seeing, they're not, unless you're talking about the Unicron trilogy, Optimus Prime and Megatron.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, Megatron, I'm looking at the list. No, David Kaye is not in the show, but Gary Chalk is. Who, by the way, if you don't know, just beat cancer.
Oh, congratulations! I'm happy to hear. Yeah, but we had some good voice acting for this, and that's the funny thing. This is a mediocre show. I think it had 13 episodes, and that's it. It's
26.
26. There's only 13 on Amazon Prime. This show sucks so much. It only has half a season on Amazon Prime. this is a crappy show. Oh, it's usually a bad sign when something like this comes out, because usually what Amazon likes to do, they'll have random garbage shows on there.
Yeah, any show that tries to glorify a dumb sport to make it look, to give him superhero
Well,
attributes.
It's not that, because the football thing is there, but it's not the major plot. The plot is these people come to save the day.
I was also going to add the Mighty Ducks cartoon.
Oh God, no, Mighty Ducks. And by the way, fuck you, I'm Canadian. Don't insult hockey.
I insult hockey.
You never insult the hockey. Hockey is the greatest sport of all time.
What if I insulted grass hockey, or anything that isn't any other hockey that isn't ice hockey?
Don't insult hockey.
All right.
Stay away from hockey.
No. Actually, yes, I will stay away from hockey. Not in the way that you're thinking. Keep it away. Keep it away.
You see, it's rather amusing to watch a man from his land try to skate. It is I have never seen a pratfall so many times than one of my buddies here trying to learn how to skate. It was it was worse than watching me try to skate. I can kind of skate. I can sort of skate. It was that's how it is, man. Some people can skate, some people can't skate. It's how it goes, man. So it's life as it is, man. It's just how she goes.
As I'm looking at the voice cast of the show, it's just what I would expect when you're doing voice work in Canada in the 90s. Scott McNeil is half the cast.
Yep. Yeah, that's about right.
And he's Australian.
This is like voice acting in Canada was weird. Like we had a lot of voice acting in Canada. It came out right out of left field. Like we got a lot of
it. There was voice acting was done in Vancouver and where was the other one? Where was Ocean located? I know there was Blue Waters in Vancouver, and Ocean was where?
I think that was in BC.
British Columbia. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So yeah, no, we had fun with this. Is it crap? Yeah, it's crap, but it's not awful crap. Now to something really good. Dark's gonna review Ghost in the Shell. What's your first thoughts on the very first episode of Ghost in the Shell?
Well, I'm not a fan of the manga because it's too silly, it's too cartoony, it's too wacky, and this is what it's trying to be. It's trying to capture that, which is fine. I guess people have wanted to see the original version, but I'm not of the people who think the original material is always the best version. I mean, a lot of times it is, but this is not the case. This is a case where someone took Ghost in the Shell, made the 1995 animated film, and almost all subsequent Gits-related material followed that footstep. So
yeah,
someone improved upon it.
That led to the Netflix show in the end. So I can understand a reboot. Which, let's not get started on that Netflix. That Netflix Ghost in the Shell is absolute awfulness. But
Netflix had an actual animated show, that's the CG one, or just to make sure you're not confusing it with the Scarlett Johansson movie?
No. I'm talking about the actual CG show. I'm not talking about Scarlett Johansson movie. Scarlett Johansson movie's okay. It's not great, not bad. It's like someone someone read the cliff notes of Ghost in the Shell and tried to do that. Now here's my thing about Ghost in the Shell. This new movie, this new cartoon. It looks so good in a lot of ways. And again, as a fan of his work, the creator's, the actual manga artist's work. Remember, I'm a big fan of Dominion Tank Police. I come from that perspective of being that super fan of that. So for me, even though I know this is very goofy, it has its moments where it's very goofy, I'm okay with that. Now the creator you want for the Ghost in the Shell, the one guy who actually did change it in a big way and changed it, and some people say for the better. I can't remember his name, but he was a well-known movie creator, movie director at the time, and he rewrote the Ghost in the Shell. He rewrote I can't remember the name of the book actually, because this is temporarily somewhat part of that book story.
If you're talking about the director of the original movie, it's Mamoru Oshii.
Thank you. Can't remember his name. No, but this is, I get what you're saying. So the question I gotta ask with you, with what we got right now, because like there's not much out right now for anime. Right now we're hitting that anime lull we usually hit during the summer, where some of the good anime's gone, and now we're back into kind of like there's two animes I'm looking at right now, and that was Shadows of the Demon of the Demon Realm, or that series, which is actually not bad, from the creator of Fullmetal Alchemist. That's actually pretty good. And I think there's another one called Burn Top or something like Burn Torch, which actually looks pretty good.
I'm watching another series called Mao from the creator of Inuyasha.
I heard good things about it. I haven't started watching that one. That one's on the list for me. But yeah, and with us getting X-Men 97 coming out like season 2, although I will wait for that to finish up before I look at it. I mean, that's following the comics in a big way. Yeah, no, it looks really good. It actually looks really good. Like this actually looks like something that's going to be a good series, which I'm going to enjoy. But you're definitely like you're on the fence of it, eh? Oh, and I do agree with you. I wonder if they're going to go into some of the more sexual acts in this, because remember the creator of Ghost in the Shell was also a creator of Dojin.
Oh yeah, like the manga, unfortunately, it has that infamous girl on girl scene, and he says, I don't, well, it wasn't him who said it, but someone somewhere said the only reason he did that is because he didn't want to draw a guy's butt.
I don't agree with that. I think it's more along the lines of
his words, not mine.
Yeah, but I also think he's kind of, I don't know if you've ever seen the guy's Dojin. His Dojin is pretty aggressive. He's kind of an aggressive Dojin guy. Like a lot of his stuff is very like he loves the female form, that creator. And he does not sugarcoat his female form. He likes to enjoy his fun of that.
Will this anime omit that, or will it not? We'll see. But
that's an interesting thought process, because overall, like the creator is actually an interesting mindset to that. Is the fact that we have a creator that we know, like if they're following because remember, the creator took that sex scene out of later editions of the Ghost in the Shell stuff. The actual guy actually took it out later. So that being said, I'm not sure if they're going to or not. If they do, that's going to be an interesting thing, because they weren't sugarcoating that she's like when they entered into the Major's mind, she's a very sexual person. There's quite a few scenes of her being naked that kind of quickly plop by. She's a pervert. She doesn't. She's not exactly.
If you remember, Gits the series, the the standalone Complex series. Remember how she teased that boy?
Yeah, she did. She's, which, by the way, that's a very creepy moment. Not the
Yeah.
worst comic, and not the worst moments I've ever seen in a series, but that is a very creepy moment. From a Western standpoint, that's you know.
Look, she wasn't coming on to him. She was just teasing him because he's acting all tough and all that.
Yeah.
Just trying to put him in his place, kind of thing. Because she
Again,
knows he's not gonna do anything, and she certainly wouldn't do anything.
again, that is again, but again, we also got the series of Rise that came out after the second act. That one's hit or miss.
Arise, I haven't seen that.
It's supposed to be a before situation and a younger Major, but it really makes her look young, and that a lot of people were pissy over that. So let's get to the last one for tonight. We have No, I've already reviewed this, but Dark hasn't, so we're gonna have Dark review it to a point and see how his thoughts are to this, and then we'll move on. Let's see here. Why is this not showing up right now? Come on, you annoying. There it is. Fist of the North Star. So
Yes.
this is my thoughts were pretty bad for this. There was one thing I like, but we'll see. How do you feel towards this one?
All right, let's start with the positives. It was gory. The original anime was intense, but they did pull back a lot, so it couldn't be as gory as it wanted to be.
Unless it was the nudity. They did show a lot of the nudity in that one. That one had a lot of boobies and other things popping up and stuff.
I was in the first episode of this new one, so I didn't see any boobies. But
no. I'm talking about the original one. The original show was not afraid to get a little pervy.
Yeah, in those days, you could get away with one boob scene per season or something. In shows,
there was a lot of thing, and then I remember I think they toned it way the fuck down in the second arc. I can't remember. Blue Sky, I believe, was the second arc.
So with this new version, the pros, it's gory, it's violent as it should be. It's the art style is really good. Yeah. Well, in terms of just if you look at just the line work, things I didn't like. I don't like their choice of colors. It's like, why is it so dark, lighting wise? It's I get it's supposed to be a dreary, dystopian, post-apocalyptic world, but come on, it doesn't mean everything has to be shadowy. I don't know what the deal with that is. Kenshiro's voice, purely the Japanese voice. The original voice actor, I forget his name, but he was a very versatile voice actor. And if you look at what he's done, he was Kenshiro, obviously the original. He was also who else was he? What was his name? He was the main guy from City Hunter.
Oh yeah, he was in a lot of stuff, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he was the rich kid in Urusei Yatsura, the tennis player Mitaka in Minisao Nikkoku. He was that pretty boy in Kabamaru.
Yep.
He's all over the place. He went from tough men to girly man characters.
Yeah, he was well known, and again, that's not like in this like even the English voice actor in this. I am not enjoying any. Like the thing is, I ended up going up to episode 6. I'm on episode 6 now for this, and I was gonna do a second review of this, and I'm like, I'm not enjoying most of the characters. It's you know what this reminds me of? A video game. I literally feel like I gotta press X to a cutscene. Like this has that look. And
yeah,
really,
it does.
and I really don't like that. Like this drove me nuts because in my opinion, we could have had this done by like Studio Trigger. We could have had this done by fucking IG. We could have had this done by like some of these really big name fucking animation studios. And I feel like they just like I don't know who animated this, but this looks ugly, like absolutely ugly. Like this is the opportunity to take Fist to the North Star to Demon Slayer levels. Like, could you imagine if this was done by the guys who made Demon Slayer?
It would be so much better. It could use some of that vibrancy but no, they had to dull down the colors. It's like, and the shadows hide a lot of the gore at times. So it's like, okay, like it's weird how this is what a shonen used to be back in the day. But just to drive the point I was making, to drive that point home, his new voice here sounds like a generic, like a generic tough guy. Omaiwa Moshinderu. The original voice, the original guy, Akira Kamiya, that's his name. He had a distinct voice. Like if you heard it, you know it's him. He doesn't sound like everyone else. They gave this guy. They gave him a voice anyone else could follow. He's like, it's like imagine Chris Sabat does a role. He does not have a voice that no one else can mimic.
Yeah,
that's kind of what it is. And
yeah. I get you. Yeah, I totally get what you're saying. And again, like the English dubbing to this is also awful. Like
anyone could play Prince Vegeta, Prince of all Saiyans.
Yeah, it's even worse. It's worse actually. Like the English voice acting's even like God, this is just shit. Like
it's like
the potential.
It doesn't matter because you're already dead.
Yeah, like,
you know what came to my mind when I watched that?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the mini movie Kung Fury?
Yes. Yeah, that's my thought. This was so bad. Like, what the fuck, Amazon Prime? You had an opportunity to make something good. Like, you know how many failed things, like this, like failed shit that Amazon has come out with. This actually apparently is doing pretty good, but this is such a failure. Absolute failure of a series.
I mean, I will give it a chance. I'll see more episodes. I'm hoping you're wrong, but that first impression, it's like when your only good thing is the gore and everything else is. Will I get used to it? Probably. Will I? Or maybe, or probably not. I'll have to keep watching.
You know, I'm tempted to like. You know what? Hey, one second. I'm gonna. 1 second. I just want to show you something, okay? 1 second.
Okay.
I gotta find it. Give me a second. God damn, YouTube, stop acting up. Yeah, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna. Let's see if I can get the not screenshots. What would that be? Let's see if I can.
Yes. So let's see what else I can talk about while you're waiting.
Hold on. We'll get the. I almost had it. It's YouTube's being a little finicky.
Well, while you were waiting, I'll just say, in the meantime, there is a big push recently. Well, not a push, sorry. There's been a a series of 80s anime making a comeback. So, will we get a remake of Sakikage Otokojuku? Will we get a remake of Igano Kabamaru? I mean, we had Fifth of the North Star, we had Captain Tsubasa, we had Urusei Yatsura, we had Ranma. There's more.
You're gonna get one of Go-Go. We're gonna get one of Go-Go 13, which I would like.
Yeah, Go-Go 13. As long as they do it like the original, like the 2009 series, keep each episode self-contained. Make each episode its own story. Okay. That was pretty good because the one thing Go-Go 13 does not work as is a very long, drawn-out story. Because when you read the manga, everything is self-contained. So when the original movie, it's like it was all right, but it's kind of like it felt like at times like an anthology movie because they tried to make one long story out of something that probably took 8 chapters to finish.
Yep, exactly. Okay, so let's go to Fist of the North Star. I put it in general. Fist of the North Star, Ken's Rage. I just want you to have a look at this and tell me if this does not look like what we're looking at. Hold on, just let him skip his crap here. Just watch this. It's just someone live streaming it, but that's we're just take a couple seconds here. Don't want to do too much. Don't want to get in trouble. I couldn't find the opening, so I just took this at that. This actually wasn't a bad game. I don't know if you've played it yet. It's actually pretty good.
I normally play anime games if they're retelling the story. It's like when you know the story, it's like, what's the point? That's why they even made Dragon Ball Super, because you could only retell the Dragon Ball Z story in so many games.
This is worth it. This is worth it. This actually was absolutely a blast to play. There's very few games.
So distant future. Oh my god. Oh shit, dude.
Like, dude, look at these cutscenes. Look better.
Still on the text where I'm looking.
I should be skipping in a sec here. These cutscenes look better.
And this was on what? PS3?
Xbox 360. This looks better.
Yes. Anime.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. This looks better than the goddamn fucking what we're looking at now.
They're still doing this thing where they're trying to make something CG, but at the same time 2D as well. And they're just that in between just doesn't move right.
Doesn't work. Yeah, I've said time and time again, it just does not work. It always seems mediocre eventually. And I don't know, like I said, the only thing I like about this one is I absolutely love the fact that like that ending where they actually play the original ending to the song. They what a shock, but they did a metal version of it. Fucking yeah. Dude, that is awesome. That is so good. Like, I'm sorry, that's the only good thing about that, in my opinion. I'm hoping maybe you'll find more on it, but for me it was like for a while. I got annoyed in the end. All right, so we're gonna get to the fun topics for tonight, and the big one. The big one tonight is gonna be what we're gonna be talking about shortly. I'm gonna take a quick pee, and we'll get right back to it. Hold on a second.
You don't need to say that on stream. Okay, while he takes a whiz. Apparently, I shan't take over the stream in his absence, so we shall be quiet. And look at that nice kitty. Look at that kitty right there. Kitty. Give it a belly rub. Kitty.
You like our mascot Sam. I know Sam is an awesome cat.
Does he like belly rubs?
Oh well, she likes attacking you when you do belly rubs. You gotta be very careful with her. She will lure you into false sense of security, and it is actually rather disturbing how bad she is. As like she makes you think you're okay, and then she goes completely fucking wild on you.
Aye.
Oh,
kind of like my cat. If you don't put your hand near my cat's paw, or she'll scratch. She'll attack.
Yeah.
You can only touch her head and near her tail. That's it.
She's a sweetheart 90% of the time. It's that fucking 10% where she goes completely wild on it. That's why that's legitimately one time she was going just wild on me, so I just kind of threw a bottle at her. Like I went like not aggressively. I just put like a plastic water ball next to her. I just freaking went ballistic on the bottle, and I'm like, okay, you got that out of you yet? Then she comes back and gets one more love. That is her literally crawling to me to want more lovin's. That's what that is. She actually ran up here to get pets, and then she took a swing at me, and then went back and sat down in the far corner. She's a sweetheart, but she. See, the thing is with this is, it's not really my cat, so I don't have the same Domo presence with it. But she does like me. That's the thing. Yeah. And
she
doesn't like males.
Topic.
Yep. Good. So yeah, back to the big topic. So the first big topic of tonight, we have ourselves the fun that is. Oh boy, it's official. Michael Jackson has defeated the world
from beyond the grave.
Yeah, that's it's official. Michael Jackson made $1 billion apparently, and yeah, from what I've read, it looks like he didn't beat out Mario Galaxy. I think he's just far enough away to beat out Mario Galaxy, but he got that close, boys. We are looking at a guy who got to Mario Galaxy. He's getting close to Mario Galaxy numbers. We'll see if he beats Mario Galaxy. If he beats Mario Galaxy, the #1 film this year will be a biopic Michael Jackson.
Well, I don't expect that to happen. If it does, great. But Mario, an animated kids film, yeah, that's gonna be a tough one to beat. Toy Story 5 will probably will go up there too, whether you love it or hate it. But no, Michael Jackson. It's like after everything they tried to do to get this movie to bomb. It's laughable.
And they failed. It failed miserably, which is absolutely amusing. So we're going to be starting up the game. We're going to be starting up. Well, first we're going to do some. Well, you know what? We'll restart Mullet and Mad Jack tonight, and then we're going to be playing Breath of Fire as all. But yeah, no, to me, I couldn't stop. See again. I'm not a huge Michael Jackson fan. I like there are some Michael Jackson movies, or some Michael Jackson movies I like. Some Michael Jackson things I actually enjoy, and that's how it is. I'm kind of one of those guys. I've always been a little bit of A, a little bit of B. I've never been a hardcore Michael Jackson. But the way they went after this, just see if that's up. It's not up. I mean,
it's also to be expected. I mean, it's Newton's law. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. No matter how big something Michael Jackson related is, there's going to be the opposite end, something as big trying to destroy him. Because there are people who just hate Michael Jackson. Like, putting controversy aside, they use the controversy as an excuse to hate him, but I think they just hate him no matter what. And I never understood that.
Yeah, same here. I've never understood the level of anger, like uncontrollable attitude that this created. Like this is, as my friend put it, like it's silly. We are at a point in this where I even my friends like, Jesus fuck, what the hell? Like, where did this come from that we're seeing this level of aggression? Again,
well,
it got wiped out, and the only other movies that have even come close to being like good have been movies that have like indie fucking movies. Like all of them have been indie movies. There hasn't been a single Hollywood movie this year that should be a blockbuster. Literally, all these movies should have been blockbusters. You got yourself Star Wars, boom, gets wiped out by everything. You got yourself Supergirl. Supergirl should be, like, people should be talking, like, glory about Supergirl. Supergirl's one of the most, like, people should be talking the most amazing fucking shit with Supergirl. No, Supergirl's gone. We are legit, you know.
Michael took out competition that included Star Wars and Mortal Kombat 2.
I feel sorry for Mortal Kombat 2.
Even over here, Mortal Kombat 2 came out. Oh, the next week, I was gonna go see it, but the next week, boom, it's out of IMAX.
Yep, yeah. And now you got yourself. We were talking about this recently with a buddy of mine. Now we got ourselves. Not only do we have ourselves IMAX bullshit going on, but then you got yourself like the Odyssey, and the Odyssey's coming out, and the Odyssey we're not 100% sure on that one.
I'm not gonna watch that. I'm not wasting my time with any movie that has Ellen Page in it.
Yeah, we won't get in much into the detail because stuff is stuff. But yeah, I have no interest in any of this right now. I really don't. Yeah. You know what? I should restart this from the beginning because you've seen. We'll just leave as is because you get to watch it as is.
At the end of the day, I think I've seen a lot of videos since the Michael movie came out. A lot of people, younger people, are really into Michael Jackson now. And there's this part of me is like, yeah, you should. I feel like if you're one of these people who hate Michael Jackson, whether as a person or more so as a musician, like, I hate his music. I think there's something fundamentally wrong with you if you hate his music. Like, you know, if it's not your thing, that's another thing.
Yeah, if it's not your thing, like, again, I don't hate Michael Jackson music at all.
But there are people who hate him so much they like anything that has his name on it, even music-wise. Oh, this sucks. And yeah, I think there's something wrong with these people. Like, how do you hate that? It's like, could you hate everything from Billy Ocean? I think it would be insane if you said all of Billy Ocean's music sucks, or Elvis, or... But I could certainly say a lot of modern singers, all their music sucks. If not the overwhelming majority of it.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun talking about all the stuff that sucks in a couple minutes. Like, because we gotta talk about the Odyssey out a bit.
I haven't wasted my time with the Odyssey. I don't even know what else is coming out this year. I'm just going by ear. But
Oh, there's the Washington story that apparently people have been talking about. People seem to like that.
I know about the Washington story. I don't know what that is.
That's the story of Washington's life. It's apparently a biopic of Washington's life. Apparently, it's doing really good.
Yeah, but I don't see it doing well outside the U.S. because this is a very American-centric movie.
Apparently, it's doing really well. I'm like when I'm saying it's doing really well, it's actually doing really well compared to your average, compared to your average. It's actually doing to the point where we're actually okay. We're seeing some A, B, and C. It's not that bad. But I'm actually being honest with you. I was very surprised.
Okay. Yeah, it's called Young Washington, actually.
Yep. It's apparently doing really well from what I've heard.
I mean, I have no reason to go see it. I'm not so interested in George Washington. It's not my president. It's not my history. Would you watch a movie about Edmund Barton?
Don't know who that is, so probably not.
Exactly. He was, for the sake of educating our audience, he was the first Prime Minister of Australia.
Oh.
And you know what's funny? The reason I know this is because A, I was in Australia, and B, there was actually a commercial, a TV commercial, highlighting how a lot of people don't know. Even in Australia, they don't know. And it stuck with me because I saw that commercial frequently. What kind of country doesn't know its first Prime Minister? It's in the cart, it's in the cart, it's in the cart. And to this day, you ask any typical Aussie, they don't know. Still.
Lord Frederick.
That is kind of funny.
Yes, this Middle Eastern guy who hasn't lived in Australia in 27 years knows the first Australian Prime Minister.
Mm-hmm.
And now a Canadian. I'll probably forget in 2 minutes.
Yeah, we'll probably forget in 2 minutes. You can have that right there.
But for these 2 minutes, you know something most Australians don't about Australia. Makes you feel powerful, doesn't it?
Makes me laugh a little bit, but yeah, that's about right. That's right with most things in society nowadays. We are getting to that point where, I don't know what's going on with you humans out there, man.
Mullet, locked and loaded.
I kind of like how. Oh, did I already die? Shit, I lost it.
Only increases with each death. Nice.
So
yeah.
I really don't see young Washington being Michael.
No, it's not going to be Michael. I don't think it's going to be Michael. That's my theory.
I mean, it's kind of strange. I don't know if it's
Great! Now we're gonna lose our jobs to the robot scum.
We know Elvis was huge.
Nice!
But he got a biopic recently, and it was a hit, but it wasn't $1 billion big. And neither was Bohemian Rhapsody. Was it because Michael died in the age of digital, so his achievements have been documented better in real time? Or rather, his later achievements.
Yeah, you know, we're going with the 15-second thing. The 10-second thing annoys the hell out of me. I'm gonna go back to the 15-second. I like being able to, actually, do something with that, But no, my thought process with a lot of this is personally, I don't know what the game plan is with this. like I said, and with what we're going to be talking about next, it's bad. It's looking bad for Hollywood. I don't know where they got into the logic that the narrative is more important than the cash. Now, apparently this is shifting. I can't really say what's shifting, but stuff is starting to change in a way that we're starting to see a heavy shift in stuff that we normally weren't seeing before, and now we're starting to see that big push that we normally weren't seeing, and now we're starting to see a shift in a way that I didn't think we would see, but now we're starting to see a big push against a lot of stuff. But first of all, the big one that just came out for Hollywood is Hollywood just got a boy howdy. Supergirl is bombed so bad. Apparently, the films for Supergirl are not showing up on like the toys are not showing up on the market. So Supergirl has failed so bad that apparently the toys that everyone thought was going to hit Walmart, and Target, you know, the big American brands, are hitting like dollar bin stores apparently. We're starting to see that. So yeah, son of a bitch. It's bad. It's bad. It's really, really bad from what I've heard. Like, it's mediocre from what I've heard.
Now, in what way is it bad? Is it preachy? Is it one of those movies with the message? Man is bad? Or anything with a dick is bad?
No! It's the main problem with it is that unfortunately the thing with Supergirl is it's basically mediocre. Like they basically made a very mediocre movie that is, from what I've heard, makes it bad as that, and it has the same trope of the girl boss problem. So for those that don't know, girl boss problem is that issue where we have that problem where, you know, it's the reverse of the girl boss now, where she kind of like to make her like seem like she's more thing, they depower her here, but then they power her here, and then they push this there. It's kind of that type of narrative where it's like you have like, you know,
think of the whole girl boss thing, because the girl boss is not simply the girl who's the boss, which in itself is fine, but the girl boss has this connotation of this miserable man-hating bitch putting everyone down.
Well,
that's the vibe I get. Like, there's one show that does the girl boss thing right. I have issues with that show, but Ted Lasso did it right.
Okay, so a good example of this being kind of girl bossy. Apparently the main, there's an interesting ending to it. I don't know if I should spoil it. Fuck, I'm gonna spoil it. What the hell?
All credit
spoiler!
Cards
Next 5 seconds.
Convenient.
Okay. Not liking the sound of that thunderstorm. I hope that disappears.
Thank you.
I am in a spider vortex area right now, and I'm not liking what's going on here. So, okay. So here's what's going on here. A little funniness to this is, so apparently the way it's going, there's a moment in the comic. This is based off an actual comic, and in the comic, Supergirl, there's moments for the bad guys to like stop the bad guy from doing certain things, like she can stop the girl from killing the bad guy. But instead of stopping the girl from killing the bad guy, Supergirl decides to finish him off instead. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. that kind of loses the point of what the bat, like, the whole point was she's not the one, like Supergirl stopped her and made her try to do the right thing. Ah, fuck off. You know, like that's the game plan. Like that was the story arc, that she tried to do the right thing. And you know, like Supergirl got her to do the right thing. But the problem is now it's like, well, Supergirl just murdered her, so what was the point of that? She ends up not doing what, you know, ends up doing the bad thing anyway.
The only
in a way, because the girl took over, the girl ended up doing this, you know, the other stuff. It's like, well, fuck, you lose us when you do that, you know? Let's go shotgun.
Make them pay.
Let's go classic shotty.
Let's dance.
Will they learn their lesson? I mean, they should have learned their lesson when they made the woman movie.
Oh boy. You know, it's probably me and you that even remember that movie.
Well, that's a stupid name. Like, how is a woman a king?
Well, that is the story of the woman king is about a group of slavers.
It's supposed to be like
oh boy!
Metaphor, but even that.
Oh yeah, you don't want to know. Yeah, that one.
I mean, if you called someone the boy princess, I would think, oh, it's about a fairy. And I don't know fairy with wings.
Okay, yeah, we gotta watch that. Get my tail in trouble. Get my tail in trouble. We're doing good. I've only been shadow banned 3 times this week. So, I get what you're saying. And to me, it makes me chuckle because I'm like, okay, you got yourself a good show. Like nothing they're doing right now makes me go, okay, they've given us anything good. And now you got Michael Jackson's the one that wins. Okay, if Michael Jackson
and Mario Galaxy are the winners so far this year.
Okay, so we have a chance for finger bang guns. Finger bang bang.
See you later.
Bang bang bang. We're gonna.
I'm here to kick scrap and
we got 2. I got the 2 finger bangs today. Double finger bangs.
Hey, keep me out of this.
No, I love this game. This game is like so many anime tropes. Yeah, I'm listening to For the Storm right now. We have a huge thunderstorm warning just kind of popped up, and I'm like, I may have to end this stream early again. It's just really annoying. I'm hoping not to. But if we get a huge storm, I gotta cut it off. There's a good chance we're gonna lose power. Oh yeah, we might even have a tornado come in. Like it's been that bad this week. So like we went from no fires to a lot of fires.
Well, I hope your building walls aren't made of cardboard and paper.
I don't live in the Congo, so we should be fine. Not a bad joke.
There are a lot of places, from what I've read, in Middle America, where a lot of buildings cut too many corners.
Actually, yes, but they will
It
never
is
take
getting
my job.
that bad in some places. It really is.
Girls love basic hygiene.
It's going to get to the point where, okay, how are we going to reduce this, the cost of building this house? Paper walls. It's so expensive. Use your imagination. What do you mean? Pretend there's a wall. Pretend there's a building.
Oh,
we save money.
That is actually dude. Okay, I gotta tell a story about that actually while we're playing this. We're gonna be going to Rough Fire shortly after I finish the stage. But I actually have a story about that. Not gonna lie, it's actually so a buddy of mine legit was living in a place like it's funny. Okay, at the time he moved in with me. At first, I was like, we were doing good, but he was kind of a dick. But so he moves out because he wants to move in. He wants to have his own little private spot. So he moves into a bedroom. Now here's where it gets funny. The bedroom. Here's what they put for the bedroom. You're gonna love this. This guy, this guy's bedroom, just Jesus.
Free games end up costing you
right
more.
next to the wall, they have that crappy wallpaper, like that wannabe wallpaper. Now, at first, he's living in a basement apartment now. And at first, I'm like, okay, the wall seems a little loose. And it's like, why does the wall seem so loose? I'm like, at first I'm like, okay, that's just kind of the way the wall is, no big deal. You know, it's just kind of like one of those situations where, you know, you've got a guy who has that one of those, like, you know, the loose guards for that. The reason the wall was so loose is because behind his wall, I kid you not, were pieces of wood and dirt. They hadn't properly put in a wall. It was a wood and dirt wall for a basement. Which means, at any time, if not careful, that... Oh yeah, a rainstorm could actually wreck that wall. Like a rainstorm could destroy, like, you could get a flood in his apartment because they didn't properly raise the wall. It's all dirt. So it's like he's living in a legitimately... I started laughing because in my mind, I'm like, buddy, you left my place. Yeah, sure, we wouldn't have had a 2-bedroom apartment, but you left the chance of having a 2-bedroom apartment with a cement wall for, you know,
incomplete building.
Yeah, he had a complete building for a dirt fucking wall, and it's like right next to it. Now the rest of the walls were properly cemented in.
So someone, well, this was left undone. How can that happen?
They didn't finish it. That's all. It happens.
I mean, before you're even allowed to let people into a building to rent, it needs to undergo inspection. And so,
the basement wasn't properly installed.
Yeah, they have to check the basement. They have to check everything. So someone didn't do their job.
Well, that house wasn't properly installed. Yeah, about right.
So now you're at a point where it doesn't matter anymore if a building has some kind of certificate of being, if it's been checked by a building inspector. Now you know that there's a very strong possibility that it's not up to code. You may have overlooked things.
Now, or the dumb schmuck did put they were adding more to the wall, and they didn't finish it. There was a patch. I'm not lying. There was a patch right next to his wall, and this is where all his gaming. By the way, he had all his gaming stuff right next to that wall. Like, I was like, buddy, you should move all that in the living room. Because what I think they did was they dug out another part of the wall to add another part to the basement, to add extra room.
Telling me, was that a load bearing?
No. The load bearing item, the load bearing wall was.
I believe it's undone. Like, still pretty dangerous.
It is. Yes, it is. It is. Like the thing is, it looks like they were like, because it looks like they added that to the house, and they hadn't fucking finished it. Like there's no concrete and shit, so it was an unfinished wall.
All right then.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've covered everything. I need to nip up. It's 3 a.m. for me, so I head off.
Okay, well, we were gonna actually have fun with the. We were gonna have fun with the. What's it called? I was gonna finish off the absolute banger that was. We're gonna talk about the Odyssey next. That's gonna be the fun one.
Ooh, I have nothing nice to say about that. I think I said
Turn that smile upside
down. We got some fun. We got some fun with this. You're gonna laugh with the new shit. There's some new Odyssey stuff. So, this is gonna make you laugh. Christopher Nolan had made a rap.
Oh, I heard about that.
At the end of the Odyssey, he made a rap. The guy who's playing the bard in their thing. So I'm like, no. He actually has a rap coming. This is insane. The Christopher Nolan rap. We are seeing a Christopher Nolan rap coming up. Next thing. So, we're already seeing the IMAX. We're starting to see people we're starting to see what's going on. Like that those numbers are starting to kind of pop up. It looks like we are actually looking at a rather amusing thing. I'm gonna call. We'll call it here. But we're gonna go to Breath of Fire. But Christopher Nolan. The other big thing is it's already showing on the IMAX the numbers that are coming in for filming for this. There are people are showing it. It's like, oh wait a minute, we got 8 people. Oh, we got 6 people. We got 7 people. We got 12 people that might show up. Like the numbers for this, insanely expensive movie. Like this shit is not cheap. Not cheap in the slightest. They are looking at the numbers are fucking falling apart. Like this is bad. This is really, really bad. We are talking about if the numbers are to be believed, this is going to may bomb about as bad as Supergirl. Maybe even worse when it comes to the actual numbers.
We don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens. It doesn't come out until the 17th, and
2 days. I think people are gonna start being able to see this, and it's just like, oh my god, that type of bomb though. Excuse me. That type of bomb is terrifying. Like that is one hell of a fucking hit. If we're talking about, this bomb being so bad that that you literally have, okay, I'm going the right way. Okay.
Let's say this from now. Nolan is overrated as a director.
Oh, he always has been. I agree.
I mean, even to this day, and people will probably want to crucify me upside down for saying this, but Inception was boring.
You know what? The thing about Nolan films are, there are times when Nolan films were good. There were moments where Nolan films were like, okay, you know what? This is okay.
His Batman trilogy. Great.
Yeah. But that's the problem. He made the the Batman trilogy is what made Nolan super, super popular. He hasn't had that trilogy for a long time. And now that trilogy, I keep wanting to press select because my brain, Final Fantasy log.
It should have been a quadrilogy instead, because when you watch The Dark Knight, it's pretty long.
Ledger died. Heath Ledger.
Just to drive this point home, it could have been made into 2 movies.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but Heath Ledger passed away. There's actually supposed to be 4 movies.
No, but I'm saying the Dark Knight story alone, the second movie alone, could be 2 movies.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Heath Ledger died.
Well, they could have made 2 movies before he died. I mean,
no.
What I mean is, what I'm saying is that the Dark Knight alone, you could split it into 2 movies because it's a very long movie. Just add a little more scenes to it, and you could have made it into a 2-parter.
Yeah.
Because I think they have enough footage to make it into a 2-parter, including deleted stuff, and they could have filmed a little extra. It's like, yeah, that was my point.
Yeah.
So he would have been alive to do that.
Unfortunately, he, passed away. He passed away in the filming of the movie.
I thought he passed away during the filming of another movie.
No, he had killed himself during the filming, apparently. It didn't go well. So that's the sad thing. We can't. Heath, unfortunately, due to that fact that he unfortunately ended his life, we don't get the joke because the continuation was the Punisher and the Penguin and the Riddler were next, and then the Joker was going to continue his stuff. The Joker was the big play at the end of it, and then when he died, it was like, fuck. They lost that opportunity.
Oh well. But the point is, outside of the Batman films, Nolan is, well, from what little I've seen, has been misses mostly, and Inception, I still don't understand.
Yeah, Oppenheimer.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, Oppenheimer wasn't bad, but again, I've noticed he works best when he's got someone on his reign. When he's very similar to George Lucas in that way. If you let George Lucas play his role, he sort of fails. But if you have someone that isn't like George Lucas playing the role, and you got other people, you can he actually has George Lucas needs other people involved in his work. Because if you let George Lucas run wild, look at what happened with the the prequel trilogy. Sorry,
yeah,
that was George.
He acts like a big baby whenever everyone criticizes them. He's like, "Well, these movies are meant for 10-year-olds." Yeah, you weren't saying that when you made the films.
No, I know. It was but that's what he does. This is how he operates. This is how he plays his game. Unfortunately.
Well, the question is, who's he trying to convince? Us or himself?
Himself. He was not happy.
Check.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, weren't you going to make a film? Was it, or Star Wars, or was it supposed to be a Flash Gordon movie? Which at the time you were making it, its fans were nostalgic adults, so you can't really say that it's for kids as validation as an excuse for any blunder.
He likes to. Again, the problem is he was so mad that, like I said, it wasn't a big. The funny thing about that, the prequels, they weren't weren't that bad. Like, people seem to act like these were like the worst thing. No, they weren't. They weren't even that despised and or hated, man. Like, they were.
Their executions were questionable.
Poor. Yeah, they were poor. They were poor executions. That's it. That's not that bad. Like, we're not looking at a horrible thing. The sequels were awful. The sequels were trash. That's hot garbage. The other stuff was mediocre at best. And I've never really I don't hate the sequels. I don't hate the prequels, sorry. I keep wanting to say sequels. I don't hate those that much.
It would have been better if the prequels, like, why kill off Qui-Gon? He was clearly a good character. Like, he should have been around for and died in the third movie.
Well, there's a lot of stuff they should have done. They shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's one of those situations where we're not even sure about the level of stupid on the matter when it comes to this.
Well, here's what they should have done. That American Godzilla movie, not the 98 one, the 2015 was it? Remake. Why was Bryan Cranston not the main character? Why was this nobody that I've never seen in my life actor given the lead?
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree. It's absolutely silly, and it became the thing about the Godzilla stuff. We're really going to get into the Godzilla stuff. The Godzilla stuff is mediocre at best when it comes like Godzilla. Like, Zilla was so hated. It's kind of funny. Zilla was so hated in the Godzilla stuff. They not only did they have him get killed in Godzilla Final Wars, in one of the Godzilla later comics, Zilla gets eaten by Godzilla eats him. Godzilla turns him into food.
Well, the thing is Zilla a bad movie? Let's just say if it wasn't called Godzilla, would it have been a passable monster movie?
That's an interesting idea. That's a debate. That's a serious debate. It would still be bad. I still think it still would be shit, but it would be
but fun. But when you know it's supposed to be Godzilla, that will always be in the back of your mind as you're watching it.
Yeah.
Because if the film doesn't divorce itself from the Godzilla because it's in the name, then you can't, as the audience, you can't do that yourself.
Yeah.
And I think the other thing that affected it is because it came during the era when Jurassic Park was popular, it was just taking beats from it. You know, those Godzillitos, those little Godzillas were meant to be the Raptors.
Yeah, that was the game plan. You get that vibe too from it too, right? And that was the big problem with that movie. The thing about that movie, the funny thing is, the only thing good that came from that movie was the TV show. The TV show was actually decent. And that's the problem. When you have a TV show that was actually decent, yet everything else was kind of this, bleh, it starts making issues, and that's the problem I have with it. And I understand why people get annoyed with the fun that is like the modern stuff, because the modern stuff is just shit. And so I don't know. Like I said, I didn't mind the most recent American Godzilla and King Kong movies. Those were okay. Like, they were fun, stupid movies, personally.
What about the other movies, the newer Japanese films, like Godzilla, the Hideaki Anno one, and the
-1 and -0.
Yeah.
That's coming. -1 and Godzilla 0. That's coming out. Both look really good.
So apparently James Cameron, I don't know if this is true, I saw a Facebook post, meme. James Cameron apparently liked Godzilla -1 so much he's offering to help with the sequel.
You know what the Japanese should do? The Japanese, upon James Cameron, I would post. Here's what I would do. I would legitimately post up. James Cameron offered to help us with Godzilla 0, and then I'd show a body of his work and how much it sucks in the last couple years. It's like, nah, it's good, we got it. nah. Just nah.
No thanks.
No thanks. We don't need your help. And I think that would actually fucking sting more than anything else. You really want to fuck with. You see, these guys are these guys are so like modern day Hollywood. I hate to say it. I'm going to go back. You know what? We used to have a day. We used to do things. When you had an actor getting a little too big for his britches, what we used to do back in the day is we'd take a rotten tomato or some rotten fruit, we'd crush it just enough it doesn't hurt, and bash him up the side of the head with it, and hit him as hard as you can. We need to go back to those days where we actually do that to actors and stuff. Like, I know that seems mean. Oh, you're so mean. No. Hear me out. Because back in the day, they would get so bloated and so inflated, and when you nailed them with this, because there shouldn't even live I'm live streaming right now, but even I admit I'm not top tier Grandmaster Who here in the. I'm not here to I'm here to have fun and just kind of this is all just to have fun. If it goes somewhere, awesome. If it doesn't, okay, fine. But there are people who are taking this so fucking seriously right now. It's wild the level of them taking this. They're taking it to a level that I didn't think could be seen back then, and that now we're seeing this big fucking push for we're starting to see stuff right now. It's just shifted, right? I don't know if you feel the same way, but I find there's this level of people not wanting to do the legit need to do what they need to do. I'm getting at the age where I technically could consider this a retirement situation here, where I'm just I've gotten old. I'm just kind of doing this for fun and hoping something comes of it. But some people are taking this so fucking absolutely so seriously. It's just wow, really, man? That's where you want to go with this? Holy fuck. And I really do think Hollywood is partially for fault is partially for fault for this bullshit. I think we have a generation. I honestly believe we have a generation of people who became too up their own ass with this crap. I don't know if you agree with me there, but it's gotten silly. The streaming thing makes me laugh. Makes me truly chuckle. Because there's streamer university going on right now, and people hey, streaming university, and there's other stuff going on. I'm really? People are pushing for big money in a lot of ways. I'm wow, is that where you want to go with this? You really don't have anything right now for us to really look at.
No, nothing is worth it.
Not us doing this is fun. This to me is something I hope to do, as long as I can. And if it ever makes money, hey, bonus. If it doesn't, I understand. And I hope for the best. But there are people that this is their main goal in life. I'm going to become a YouTuber. I'm oh, get a job first.
Work sucks.
It does, but it pays the bills, and you know what? Can I be perfectly honest with you? It helps with your it helps with growing a person. It makes you a little more of a man. Puts hair on those testicles.
It makes you bitter and angry, especially when your job says, you can't use the bathroom without permission. We're really understaffed. Well, whose fault was it? The operations manager decided to fire half the people and kept us working for as if made us work for 2 people each. So fuck you, operations manager.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Oh no, I got you. I got people who've gone into work sick, vomiting, and they're handling food, and I'm like, when you find out that person was handling food that entire time, you're like, Shazza? No, Miss No Sasha. You know handle the food, Sasha. You go lay down and take a nap. And it's like, no, I can't take a nap or I'll lose my job. And I'm like, son of a bitch.
But it's like, why do you want this position? What position are you applying for? I'm going to be the manager of this department. Okay, how much of an asshole are you? I can be a huge asshole. You're hired.
Yeah, I know. That always made me laugh. That seems to be a thing. Like that's not a joke either. That is legit. I've noticed that. It's like, wow, like this guy's a prick. I've dealt with some evil motherfuckers working. My most infamous thing is I can talk about this job now. It's been a very, very long time. My whole thing is this guy would lust over any girl that showed up at the job. Like legit lust. Like it didn't matter if it was like, you know that scene from Family Guy where it's like the guy's like, hey, how old are you? 16? 18? It's like that moment with that legit was this guy I was working with. He, like, these girls were like, 17, 16, and they'd show up to do basic labor work. It's nothing too bad. They're doing off-end stuff. I can't really say where the place was because I don't want to get that. Like the place has definitely changed for the better since I've long since gone. But they would be working there, and we'd be like, okay, it's work, but it's like, no, just okay. And they would do this.
I like where this is going. All right.
It was. This guy would flirt with girls in a way. It's just like, wow, buddy, she's 16. Don't. Oh, you need an extra 20 minutes on your work break? Oh, go ahead. And I'm like, no, just no. No.
In any case, I'm gonna have to nip off now. It's 3:22,
Yep.
And
the Sandman's calling. I understand completely.
All right then. So thanks for having me on, and once again, Michael destroys all.
Michael did destroy all. All right, have
a good night.
See ya. That was Dark Prince Alibaba, and now we're just going to be soloing this game while we're going to be talking a little bit. And Bob's fired. Yeah, we're going to be having fun playing this. Finishing off Breath of Fire, which will be kind of a fun finish off. We're getting close to the end of this JRPG, and it's a really great JRPG. But there are some annoying bits, and this is one of the most annoying bits. As you can learn, okay? Oh, excuse me. Gotta join up the party again for the second time. Like, I still can't believe that Supergirl's gotten like it's already in dead on arrival. That's pretty funny. Like, wow, really? Just kind of dead. With Nolan's film looking like it's gonna bomb. we got two big fucking stinkers coming up this year, and that's a rare treat. Let's go Romero. Whew. I gotta remember to save more. I keep forgetting to save in these games. It was a long day today. We may actually even have a cancellation today. Like, well, I was actually gonna cancel, but with Michael Jackson making its money, I was like, damn, okay, we gotta go. We gotta get this off and running. But today it was like I had to get stuff done in the morning, and I'm like, shoot me, shoot me. That was how I felt this morning. Not a fan of having to get up at like 5 in the morning. And my coffee is not working as much as it did. So, okay, let's get some 9 acorn. Oh, I'm carrying myself some stuff. Wolfskin. What's wolfskin? Is that equipable? Oh, damn. Alright, we got ourselves some nice gear. I'm gonna sell some stuff, though. Okay. I think Springs has what I'm looking for. I guess we'll find out. Oh, it's got egg. I can buy another set of acorns, I guess. I think it's Windell has it. I can never remember where I can get the avoid combat item. How many do I have left anyway? I got a lot. I should be fine. Until I'm getting tired, I'm starting to forget stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'll save. Should have made coffee today. I'm like, damn it. Should have made more. Had a chance to buy an energy drink. Should have done that too. Oh, that storm's getting loud. Ooh, how bad is it? Let's check the warnings. We had two things pop up, and I was like, shit. Not only did we have extreme weather, but we had thunderstorms. It's not fun. Not fun at all. Yeah, I might have to call it because that sounds like louder, and I'm like, I might call it early just because it might be something to do. Just because I'm a little worried about that. I really don't want to have a situation where I have to I really don't want to have to buy another do not want to buy another don't want to buy another computer anytime soon. Thank you very much. So I might turn everything off in a bit, see how the weather's going. I'm just keeping an eye on it because I can hear in the distance. It's like, shit. There we go. Keep going. First off, let's add a new character. Let's put back... let's run. Fuck it. At this point, if you aren't transforming Karn, you're kind of weakening yourself for no reason. There we go. So we are trying to. I'm trying to sequence out the fun that is this area because we have to go get this flower, and the flower should have her open, or it's an apple, if I remember correctly, not a flower. The apple will break her mental guards, and she'll open up the door. So that's how we get into her secret base. Yeah, Mr. Sandman's calling me. It's 8:30. I should be wide awake, but nope. I'm ready for bed now after all that happened today. It's like Mr. Sandman's basically saying, "Go fuck yourself. You got things." Saying, "No, I'm live streaming. Go away." No, it was Rick up in the early of the morning, setting up stuff, getting everything ready, and then once everything was done, set up everything, and it's like, okay, everything's up and running, ready to go, and life just kind of does what it does. So that's always kind of fun when we have that going on. Fuck, we got Fire Axe now too. Oh, we almost got it all up. Yeah, I'm pretty certain we might call it early tonight, just because of the, today was a long day. I thought that was how we get in. I gotta get the apple. Was I just supposed to pick it, not knock it out? Maybe I was just supposed to pick it. Well, I'll find out now. How about coming at it from this angle? How about then what's his face coming at it from this angle? Nope, okay. Do I have fruit on me? Did I already collect this? I might already collect this and not realized it. No, I don't see it. Huh. What am I missing? Yeah, I hate this boss. Okay, I'm trying to knock the fruit out. Why ain't the fruit coming out? Did I grab it? I might have grabbed it. I didn't see it in the inventory. You know what? Let's Oh, I do have the fruit. That's why. I'm sitting there punching away at that and I already fucking have the damn thing. Son of a beat. I knew I grabbed it right away. I was like, oh boy, couldn't find it in the inventory. Got so many healing items and magic items. Yeah, got a large selection of that up and running. Yeah, okay, so I don't even need Buddy on the list now. I'm gonna move him out. Okay, so move him out. Okay. We'll save her for boss battle. We got the time key. Uh-oh, bad guy. We got ourselves a bad guy coming at us. Yay! We can be done at long last. And then we get Nina the Bird, and that's when this shifts shortly. We're getting to the Nina the Bird arc. Now, here's where it gets annoying. I believe Nina's in here, is she not? Nope, that's not Nina. There's got to be someone we can talk to that'll give me the information. I just can't remember how. I wonder if anybody has warp other than her. Oh yeah, okay. The better character. Well, at least we know where Nina is now, and I think we have to talk to somebody. I think Carmen will actually have the information. I know we go here a couple times. I just can't remember exactly if this is the place to be or not right now. I'll figure it out. I think I'll go to Carmen first, and I'll see if maybe that's how I get there. Oh, yeah, I got that. I think there's a healer in... Oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah, there's a famous doctor in Carmen. That's where it was. I think this is the guy. Nope, that's not him. Let's look around here. Oh, there he is. Okay. I need to get a poison fish. Easy item to pick up. I think I have all the ingredients because I prepped for this, because this is probably the most annoying that... Yeah, this really does pad the game out here. So I think I have the C-nut, and I'm pretty certain I have the items, but yeah. Do I have a Rod 5? I need to put some worms in here. Worms! Gotta have them worms. Worms. You know, I wonder if we'll ever, I wonder if Capcom will get off their butts and actually make a remaster to this. 'Cause I would love a remaster to this. This would be actually kind of a cool remaster if we could get a nicer version of this with nicer new art and stuff, and you know, maybe some changes to the dragon powers and stuff. Just the things that legitimately they could do to fix this. Like, I mean, you could improve this game significantly. There's no bottom end to that. Yeah, so let's go get ourselves a poison fish, and I think I can get the rest after that. Ooh, that was loud. I wonder if it came... No, it didn't come up on the thing. That's actually kind of interesting. Got the sound on here, so... Oh, shit, I accidentally pressed it. Oopsie. Oopsie poopsie. Oh, well, I'll come here and grab some stuff. Whew. Double pressed. Shit, is there only a weapon shop here? Damn it! Well, let's see here. Ah, she's got better gear. I keep forgetting that. It's not like the other game where you can just warp. Alrighty, we want to warp to... I don't really care where, I just need somewhere where I can go to see if Gus will have one. I just need to go into the inventory and see if I have the gear. Pretty certain I do, so it shouldn't be a big issue. The white antler is always the biggest pain in the ass, so... Okay, I got a bunch of white antlers. I'm missing a C-nut. Shit, that was the one item I forgot. Okay. Fuck. Son of a bitch. I thought I had one. Do I have one on me? I better check just in case, because I might already have one. Do I have one? Nope. I gotta get that C-nut. We're almost done with that. But yeah, I gotta get that C-nut. Shit. Alrighty. Warp again. I think that would be Grant, wouldn't it? Gives you the coconut trees. Ooh. See, the thing is, I'm a little less critical of the warping around, because in all intents and purposes, I can do this, and I can avoid the combats altogether. This would be a pain in the ass if you could not avoid combats. You had to fight your way all the way around. Like, oh man, this would be so much more annoying. Like, it's annoying now, but it's not like, oh, I hate this completely. This is absolutely the worst thing I've ever played. No, it's bad, but it's not like, oh my lord, shoot me, you know? One of these will drop a coconut. Just can't remember when. There it is. Alright, we're done. There we go, tonic made. All right, now I'll be getting Mina 2.0, and that's the one that can fly. And that's when we get into the fun of having a really powerful character that can take me to places I wasn't able to make it before, but now I can make to all the fun locations. I can get everywhere then. I can travel in time. I think it's the right location. It's either that or wisdom. Yeah, I got it right. Yeah, you'll come back to this place, I think, 3 times. It's like 3 major visits to this location in particular because of the you need the Heart of the Dragon song to beat the one boss. There we go. We got ourselves a bird. We got ourselves a bird person. We now have the flyer, and I believe the art for the character also changes. Yeah. So she's no longer she's legal now. Bad joke. Bad joke ahoy! Okay, first area. Alrighty, next power. I believe it's the ultimate dragon form, I think. Okay. There we go. Ow. Ow. Dead. No, he died. I took too many hits. It's not that I need more training. I just took too many hits. No big deal. I can fix that now. Ow. And healing. Hopefully it doesn't hit me for crit. I get 3 shots, then healing. Okay, I got lots of cures. Oh, good. 4 hits, hopefully now. Okay, 2 hits I get. 3 hits I guess again. Okay, back to cure. Oh, come on, keep slamming them. Slam a mama. Here we go. God damn, I can't believe I remember that. Oh, I can't believe that. I still remember the Donkey Kong song from that cartoon. Jesus fuck. To this day, I'm gonna be a dementia patient. They'll be like, here we go, Banana Slammer. It's like, He keeps singing Banana Slammer. What the hell's that? I'll have a generation of people looking at me like, the youth of this world will be like, what the hell's a Banana Slammer? They'll be like, it's just how it goes. Okay. Not revert. Cure. Ow. Oh shit, that came close. Ow. I think this is the last shot. Yeah, got him. Ultimate Dragon Technique. Which will be instantly nullified by the other Ultimate Dragon Technique. It's like, well, that's how it goes, I guess. Let's go get this. Take a melon. Frickin' melon of all things. Yeah, I think I just got Regida, or yeah, I got Reduta. You know what? Just because I got it, let's use it at least once before I switch to the Ultimate God Technique. Let's have one fight with this character in his Ultimate Dragon form, just to see what it's like. Because you probably won't see it after this point. Alright, there it is. Well, that was his ultimate dragon technique. Alright, now let's get the ultimate technique, because we're really right close to the next one, too. There it is. Do do do. Do 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 do. Should also check my AC in a bit. Yeah, we're almost done, and that storm seemed to disappear, but I don't know if we're gonna get, like, it says it's supposed to rain. And like, this type of weather, with what we got with all these fires around and all that stuff, we're gonna get one hell of a wild storm when it finally kicks off. Hell, I might not even come back here once I'm done here. This might be the last time, unless I use the water jar. I think this might be the last time I ever come back here. Like, this might be that last break. Oh, all right. Last dragon power. I believe I should have all the gear for it now. And then I'll exit out, and then we travel to the next. I think this is the last one. Yep. All right. I've now learned Engi. The ultimate dragon form. Yeah, there we go. Badass dragon form. All right, we are maxed now. Pretty much means at this point we are heading into the end game. We are very quickly heading to the end game. So first things first, I guess we'll use Mina's powers again, because there's still places we gotta go, but we're pretty much at the last leg. I'm just gonna stop here and save it. But yeah, we now have all the dragon forms. Great game, by the way. I don't know why people have a hate boner for like people talk like, oh, you know, this and that. It's like, I don't understand logic when it comes to JRPGs and why people seem to don't like this. Because I had fun. This was an absolute blast to play again, and it's still kind of fun. Like I could play. I play this once a year, so it's one of those games where I have played this every year, ever since this game came out, and I've absolutely enjoyed it. But I'd like to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Like, subscribe if you can. We want to get this up there. We are so close, boys and girls, to getting that 500 subs. We want that sub count, boys and girls. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time on Orc War Chief Review.